I'm Mario. My brother Luigi and I are hot. Watch us take on the baddest bad guy in town, King Koopa.
The mountainside. It's Lassie like you've never seen her.
Where's Karl? Makes funny noises. Won't
Tastes quite like butter. Nothing bakes quite like butter.
Butter.
Butter! When you're cooking your best,
To make a good, wholesome meal when you barely have time for a snack. Forget this stuff. Get top shelf. 2 minutes in the microwave, you got it made.
now you and the games are one.
Good evening, everyone.
Welcome.
And the game... Oh, there we go. I was about to bitch and it heard me.
Sometimes it listens. Welcome, guys. This is what we do on Thursdays. If this is your first time, we're the second players. You know, you've been here before and you know. Bringing quality retro gaming here your way.
Keith plays Final Fantasy VII, and I sit here and be a jackass, so...
And then Karl plays Castlevania on Tuesdays, and I sit here and be a jackass.
Yeah.
It works out well. So last time it got beta. Beautiful. Nice little move there for the enemy skill materia.
Yep.
We tried to do that before with Sunamods and botched it about 3 times. 4. I was keeping track.
There was that one that you almost had.
I should have had it too.
Yeah.
I should have. Hey, what's going on, Marlena Jade? How's it going?
Hey, Marlena. I'm gonna
dang it.
turn this down one tick.
One tick.
I got a new fancy thing for our microphone here that
So fancy.
it blocks sound coming from the TV, so we can have the TV a little louder than we typically do.
Right.
Problem is, still haven't found the sweet spot for everything.
Right. I'm gonna do something right real quick while we're sitting here. Oh, I forgot how to do something first. So, equip. I'm gonna switch my team. Gotta get used to these. Oh, I forgot about the translation. So, cheap armor is actually like my best one.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Tell me how that works. Silver. No, it's funny. I think that's funny. There we go.
You all can't see the mouse on the screen, but Keith can.
I actually didn't, so...
Till I moved it.
Yeah, then I'm like, what's going on here?
And it's different for the different games that we play too. So I found it for Castlevania on Tuesday, but I left my TV at that volume, but it's a little too loud for Final Fantasy VII. So
go figure. Go figure. Oh wow.
I think it is still a little bit too loud. Let me turn it down.
Hey, you're good. See, they already had their stuff set up. I just gotta put the cereal on them really quick. Oh, I didn't do that.
So you're switching to Aerith and Tifa?
Yes, for storyline purposes. But I just realized my dumb move.
You forgot to unequip the materia.
Materia. Gosh. It's such a great system, but little things like that.
Also, we're looking at about a week until this game comes out on Switch. So,
yeah, that's...
Won't look quite as good. But
no. They're dropping the original, aren't they?
Yeah, they're dropping the original.
Ooh,
so.
Can you guys play the original? Can you do it?
After you've seen how things can be.
Yes. Because Karl has done some magical things with this.
I'm kind of getting a little annoyed at the translation mod, though, on there.
Yeah.
Because it changes item names, too.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Yeah.
But it's okay. It's okay.
I think the dialogue changes, for the most part, work.
Yeah.
Except for the fact that it doesn't bleep out Barrett anymore.
Yeah.
And that was part of the humor.
The humor.
Of Barrett, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, there's a difference between someone saying, "You big bleep," or "You big fuck." Like,
yeah. It gives that illusion, like, what did he call him? Did he call him this or this? Yeah, he lost that. See, I'm trying to... I want an all here, of course, but I'm trying to remember do I have another heal? Or is that only one I have on Cloud?
I think you have one on Cloud, Restore.
It's called Restore.
Yeah.
So it looks like I don't have another one. Okay. Fun times. Let's do Ice, Lightning. Okay. And then another all. And then we'll put Ice. There we go. Rama, join the party. And we'll do Seal. And then for her, do we have another all? No.
I think you only have 2.
Yeah, I had 3 of them. It's
Oh,
okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shows you how much I've been paying attention.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm just gonna throw this on here. I'm just gonna throw stuff. Come on. Property. Steel. We'll give her steel. We'll give her earth. Earth! Heart! Ah, I didn't have protect on Cloud. That's interesting.
So how's your week been treating you, Marlena J?
Yes, how's it going?
I don't know if we've already asked. I don't have much going on up here. Oh, hi, aggravated...
Hey, how's it going? Welcome.
I have no idea how to pronounce the last part of your username. I apologize.
Yes, we apologize for that. There we go. Save it so I'm gonna do that again. Jeez. That looks so pretty. There you go. Alright, so let's keep riding over here. Let's go over here.
I've completely lost track as to what you were doing, so...
Yeah, that's...
like usual.
That's the thing about these games. And yes, you can drive into your location and take your buggy with you.
See, last time I was like, that's what you have to do. You were like, no, it's not. You went all the way across the ocean. Fuck! All the way back.
And then all the way back. Yeah, I had to pay... gosh, sometimes you gotta listen. Sometimes.
Okay, so it's been like a decade since I played this, but I still remember some things.
Yeah, and that's... those
just
are
aggravated? Okay.
Yeah.
I know people like having their usernames pronounced the way they want them, so... I always try and fuck it up and then ask.
It just gives us that chance to ask you.
Yeah.
But welcome to the stream. Are you a big Final Fantasy fan? Aggravated? An aggravated Final Fantasy fan. Karl's been playing 15 actually as of late.
And yeah, I can see why you could be an aggravated fan. I still haven't played since I got done with Castlemark Tower, Castlemark, or however it's pronounced. That fucking dungeon is the worst fucking design dungeon I've ever played in a video game.
So it's all random and...
Yeah, the randomness isn't so bad, it's the slowness of those blocks. Like, oh my god, just shoot me.
I kind of want to see it just to see it, but then I'll probably like rage just watching it. So
look it up on YouTube. I've already beat it. I'm not doing it again.
No, I was gonna ask you to do it.
Fuck.
No. Nice.
So you're just. That's fine. It's weird hearing someone say that. Honestly, but
yeah,
we appreciate it.
There we go. Gotta remember what I'm doing here. There we go. There we go. That's what we aim to do. Alright, now we got the beautiful, wonderfully modded boat here.
The only problem is the water texture is still a repeated GIF, with whatever you want to pronounce. Yeah. Actually,
GIF.
The GIF argument. So, some people say it should be pronounced GIF, .gif. Some people say it should be pronounced GIF. Like, I have a few coworkers. Apparently, GIF was already a word. GIF was already a word long before in the English language, before it was ever used to mean a miniature animated picture file. Can you guess how it was pronounced?
No.
YIF. The G was pronounced as a Y, which, yeah, I think no one wants to actually pronounce it like that. But
YIF.
Yeah.
So there's a place that serves Greek food over here in town, over by my apartment. Really good stuff, but they serve gyros.
Gyros, yeah.
So I went in there. And I was like, "Yeah, I'll take one of those gyros."
Oh.
And that lady looked at me like, "It's a euro."
Yeah.
A euro, like a year, like a year. Yeah. Oh, euro. Thank you. And she had the accent like her, and I was like, "Ooh."
So it's a husband and wife that runs that place.
Yeah, she got pissed.
Yeah, I was about to say. Me and a group of friends would go eat there, and whenever we'd bring someone new, they'd be like, "Yeah, can I get one of them there gyros?"
Gyros.
They'd be like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna stab you."
I did it, but I asked nicely, like, "How do you say it?" Because I saw her face. I was like, "Please don't kill me. Just tell me how you say it, okay?" And I've gone in there since, and I'm like, "I'll take a euro," and they're like, "Okay."
If you pronounce it right, they give you extra food. Like, they'll give you more French fries.
Next time I walk in, I'm gonna say it like really clear. I would like a euro. Wink, euro. They'd be like, "What's wrong with you, man?" All right, anyways. All right, so what I was gonna do is go get some more enemy skills. These are gonna come in handy.
Hey, it's more fun. How do you win? What, win this or win? Sorry, I'm a bit. Well, the delay in the stream kind of sometimes makes things a bit confusing.
Yeah.
But enemy skills are like,
who has them?
Not the most boring thing to watch.
No, thank God.
It's not like that stupid tower.
Yeah, which we will be going to. I apologize. You say that now, but one day it's going to be so worth it. Well, I think it will be.
I mean, you get the Phoenix material, which is good.
It's always nice. What are we doing here? I don't want that. I want this. Long range needs to go on her. Long range needs to go on her.
One downside with the music,
there we go.
The music mod in this is the quality of the music, and it's slowed down a little bit. It's kind of like a lullaby, and as long as this week has been, I just...
You just want to go to sleep, bro?
I did yesterday.
There we go.
Got home.
Save it again.
Sat down
Do that again.
to review some stuff for the channel that we're going to be doing in the next week or so. Right here, had my phone and just went...
It happens.
Just having a great dream, and then this asshole texted me. Fuck.
This asshole. That was me. That was me. Dang it. I'm getting confused on that button again. So I want this one to be on... What did I drop off? Earth. Sorry, I want enemy skill on her. So enemy skill are on the ladies. That way when I manipulate something, I know where to launch it. And do I have manipulate? Okay, thank you. Remember that time I got in that battle and I was like, what do I have manipulate on? Then I get off and manipulate was on and I was like, dang it.
I left it on Kate Sith.
I'm waiting for the butt plugs to appear. Actually, the enemy's called beach plug, but I say butt plug. Which is, this is not it.
Oh, I was about to say, that wouldn't make a very good butt plug.
See, look at that. That's so pretty. No manipulation. And I'll tell you what, Match or Magic is awesome. It uses 8 MP.
It does a ton of damage.
Yeah.
For the amount of MP it uses.
Yes. And, oh yeah, that's Cloud. See, Cloud is a wonderful tank / healer. So hilarious. But Match or Magic, the way the limit breaks limit up is by the amount of kills you get. Well, if you have a bunch of enemies on the screen and you do Match or Magic, it hits them all, and your limit breaks just fly. It's really a nice one to have. But I'm trying to learn a move known as Big Guard, which gives you Magic Barrier, Physical Barrier, and Haste all in one move.
And you learned that from the butt plugs.
Yep.
Got it.
Fantastic.
I mean,
Big Guard, yeah.
in these kind of games, you do what you need to do to win.
Here they are. I mean, that's a crazy butt plug, my friend. So let's...
I think I've seen some videos online that...
Manipulate this one. Come on. Couldn't manipulate. Go figure. Alright, but we'll have him heal. And... Oh, shit,
I keep forgetting you got that new sword for Cloud. Like,
dang it.
every time I see it, I'm like, that's... anything can be... So, there's an actual website out there that I've seen that rates amiibo figures on a scale
of
1 to 10.
No.
Based on
no
how good of a butt plug they'd be.
Well, I'll tell you, I own some amiibo. I'm gonna tell you right now, Link is not gonna be a good one.
I think Bowser has the lowest rating.
Imagine that. Here's Mighty Guard. So you get this enemy skill.
Yeah.
He cast it on us, and now...
Oh, it hits everyone?
Everybody.
Oh, nice.
So now those, which you're like, it's not the most boring thing, yeah. But now, if any of those ladies cast that, they're hitting everybody.
Nice.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I think this game probably has the best, and that I played.
Yeah.
Blue Mage system.
Yeah.
I think Nines is fun, but Queena's is you gotta get them to a low enough HP to eat them.
And then some enemies, even though they have the skill that you want, can't be eaten because they taste bad.
Oh, that's right.
So
I never tried. I did it to a point, and I'd always get frustrated and be like,
yeah,
I'm done. I'm done with this.
Match or Magic is more powerful in 9, though, because it reduces every enemy it hits down to 1 HP.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
impressive. Let me go over here and get a...
Which, I mean, if you learn Match or Magic on Quina, then it becomes actually pretty easy to get enemies low enough to eat them.
Yeah.
But then you're still dealing with the character, the enemies that
may not taste
bad.
good. Yeah.
Where Quina goes, oh, bleh, and it's like,
I always felt like Quina was one of those really weird Final Fantasy characters.
It's worth getting early,
Match or Magic?
No, Queena.
Queena.
I say it because they refer to Queena as a he and a she.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, Toonie.
Hey, Toonie. You're not the only one. I forgot it was Thursday until like 4 o'clock today. I was like, oh no. Not that I don't.
Yeah.
I love streaming. It was a long day.
It's just the week flies by. It really does. So, now we are going to go this way. I believe it is. Yes, the Golden Saucer. Yeah, with this buggy we can do a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, this one's going to be fun. We're going to go for that classic song. I forgot who sang it, but Aqualung. Dang it, that's not going to be what we need. But it's basically the water version of Beta, so why not take it?
Oh boy.
See, we don't need you to do that. You can do...
Oh man. I was kind of hoping you'd get attacked by more butt plugs, but...
No, I left the beach. The butt plugs are on the beach. For those who just joined, we just defeated an enemy to get an enemy skill known as a beach plug, which I call the butt plug. There you go.
Actually, so I have a friend that yeah, these stories are always great. But
this
no,
segue right
yeah.
into. I mean, I'm wondering.
Well, okay, yeah, it is. If you're wondering, it is a story about butt plugs.
That's what I was wondering. No, there's no meme.
I have a friend that
oh my gosh.
He doesn't live here anymore. He moved to New York. He was working on his art degree. He's now a professor at a college in New York. But when he first moved to New York, he actually made extra money by making designer art butt plugs. He was an interesting fellow.
I would say so.
I remember one time, goals.
Who's got, okay, so it'd be Aqua Breath.
Yeah. And remember, you have to, yeah. We were sitting around playing Dungeons and Dragons together. And,
White Wind, come on, heal ourselves. Okay, go ahead.
So, that D&D group was an interesting bunch. As we had him, we had one guy that was... He was quite large, and he would sit a ways away from everyone and then just roll himself, and he always seemed to roll high. Anyway. But the main group of people, we sat around the table, and one guy was like easily offended about a lot of stuff, but he also... It's a really bad combo if you're easily offended by things, but you also try to make fun of people as they're playing D&D.
Yeah, because it's going to come back your way and you're going to be offended.
So this artist guy friend of mine
so pretty.
was
so pretty.
Was sitting there, and
So
I think
pretty.
he drew a picture of Wolverine and Captain Picard.
Oh my god!
Double teaming this guy. On the back of this guy's character sheet. When he wasn't paying attention. He quickly sketched it out.
Wow. Wolverine and wowzers.
Yeah, that was an interesting night.
Wowzers. Wolverine and what was that again?
Captain Picard.
That doesn't even go together.
Going to town, huh?
Oh. That doesn't even go...
There is actually a crossover comic event. It's not the Next Generation cast, but it's X-Men crossed over with the original series Star Trek character. I think it's the original series. I might be wrong. It might be Next Gen.
I love X-Men, guys. X-Men's my favorite, but how does X-Men get collabed with everything?
I gotta look it up.
I mean, not anymore, but at one point X-Men was really hot, you know?
Yeah.
So hot. That's the only thing I really like with Marvel. Like, I like other things, but X-Men has always been that thing for me. You know why I always like the X-Men is I feel like not a single one of them alone was a true force. They needed each other. If that makes sense. Unless you're Deadpool.
Star Trek X-Men is a one-shot comic book crossover written by Scott Lobdell and published in 1996.
Yep, mid-90s. It had to have been. It had.
Of course. See, it's a real thing. Wow. It's the original series.
I am standing next to Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
No, it's Wolverine, bub.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was the Shatner
yeah, that's what I
era. So
I am.
Voyager's pretty good. I'm a fan of the original series, and Next Gen, and I kind of like Deep Space Nine a little bit. I haven't watched as much Voyager as I have watched.
Oh, this is not good.
The first few.
This is not. I can't escape. I can't escape. I have frogs everywhere. I have frogs everywhere. This is not good.
If you die surrounded by frogs, I'm never gonna let you live this down.
Oh my gosh, you never will.
Yeah, more or less.
Everyone summon. Just summon and blast them.
I think the original series is definitely... It's kind of like a blueprint for everything else. But I feel like Next Gen really... If you watch Next Generation, it kind of set the mold better for the rest of Star Trek. I hear Discovery is really different, and I don't know if I would like that. I haven't watched it because I don't want to pay for CBS All Access Pass, so...
Hey. That sucks. I actually want to learn that move, but I didn't expect them to be right there. Like the enemy.
Oh.
So when I walked in, I was like...
Suddenly frogs up your butt.
Pincer attack! Can't escape! Because they have a frog punch and a frog song.
Yeah.
And both turn you into frogs. Nope, not gonna happen, Toonie.
It's gonna die, right?
Nope. Nope, but I have two frogs celebrating.
Ribbit. Or like in Mario Odyssey. Ribbit.
And then my reward for beating that was Maiden's Kiss, which cures frogs. So.
Oh, okay, so Tifa was the only one standing, so I can imagine she just picked up and then picked up and...
Yep, that was it. Alright, so I need to use... Do I have any... What are they called in this one? Stimulants. Alright, cool. I need to go into... I wonder what's in that one. I'm scared there are going to be more frogs, man. There are going to be more frogs.
Princess and the Frog. I'm trying to remember, there's a...
I'm going to go to the beach again.
There's a comic called Swords that I've been reading, and it's a little webcomic. There's one where it's like... I'm trying to remember exactly what it is, but there's like this like druid-looking goat man, like really handsome, cut face, but he's obviously like part goat. Mm-hmm. And he's standing there. He's like, "Thank you, warrior princess. You have finally saved me. You can now remove this sword that's inside me that has turned me into this form." She reaches and grabs it and pulls it out, and he turns into this like short, dumpy, ugly, like goat person. She's like, "No, that's going back in."
Yeah.
Those are the butt plugs.
Those are the beach plugs. I just call them butt plugs. In this translation, they're not called that, but in the original, I always remember them being called that. Beach plugs.
Yeah.
Actually, I know the perfect place. Guys, if you ever want to play Final Fantasy VII again, or maybe you guys know this trick, there's a beautiful place you can go. That was just where I was at. To level up your limit breaks quickly. It would be right over here. There's these enemies that appear that do a move known as Flying Sickle. Pretty strong, but it raises it with Furies. Big time. So I was crazy in my first playthrough, I mentioned this. I stayed in this area for about 30 hours grinding. Every character had all their limit breaks by the end of disc 1. I'm retarded like that. I had no life, clearly.
That's why I've been trying to tell him to play Bravely Default. Just because that game rewards you for grinding like that. Butt plugs are for everyone.
For everyone.
I mean, technically,
I feel like this game does reward you.
Everyone has a butt.
It's true. It's true. See, I'm really weird with, and I told Karl this, guys, like that art style of that chibi. I know the original of this is chibi, but it's more chibi because it's old school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They made a new school game with that chibi style. I'm just kind of like, I'm one of those people that the presentations are really hard for me sometimes.
Bravely Default, Bravely Second, if you can get past the art style, which is admittedly a little weird for what it is, are fantastic games.
Yeah.
Possibly the best Final Fantasy games to be released in the past 10 years, even though they're not Final Fantasy games.
Yeah, they are, but they are.
They're made by Squeenix.
Squeenix.
Have you seen that video that's like a satire of voice-over of liquid drywall? No, I haven't seen it. Well, there's a chance I have and I've forgotten, but I don't know.
I haven't heard it. Sorry, I'm trying to get everyone with the limit break because I'm about to go into a nice little side quest here, and that's why I switched my whole team over to have all the ladies. So I like going into bosses with limit breaks because those are nice to be able to just drop.
Poison leveled up. It's really funny. You should look it up. Yeah. I'll make a note of it. Look it up.
And then we did look up Sonic.
Movie Sonic. On Tuesday.
My eyes still burn. It's one of those things where people are like, don't look that up. Whatever you do, don't look it up. And then you look it up and you'll never unsee it.
And you're just like, ugh.
Yeah. So I need these little stupid seahorse things to appear. Yeah, because they throw sickles. I mean, I can get in the sand, but I'm scared. I'm not scared. I just don't want to deal with those big enemies.
You don't want to get sand up your butt?
There they are. Now watch this.
This worked.
See, watch these jokers. They're going to hit for 200, but... Well, she already got hers. But...
They're all going to hit Tifa.
Yeah, that's cool. I have cure on all. And this is why you have this. Look at this. White Wind. What's up? Holla at me. Holla at me.
Not as good as it is.
Oh, White Wind? No, this is White Wind.
Oh.
1,000,
okay,
baby.
I was about to say, it's
1,000.
not quite as good as it is in Tactics Advance.
Woo. Oh, no. I mean, but still.
Because
look at that. Bing, one hit.
White Wind in this one heals as much HP as you currently have. In Tactics Advance, it heals as much HP as the maximum HP of that character.
Oh, that's better.
So if you set it up with a like a paladin that has a shit ton of HP, you're golden.
Yeah, that's amazing. See how quick I got those?
Yep.
I just sit there for, no joke, for probably about 20-30 hours and just ding, 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 ding. Every character had all their limit breaks by the end of disc 1.
And then you fell asleep and beat the game.
Yeah, well, after that, I mean, I was like level 65. Every character was like level 65.
Jeez.
I was young, and this is the last time I played it. I was like 22, 21.
Yeah.
I had nothing else to do. Clearly.
Level up.
Nice. Now, I'm glad I played it like that one time, though, because now some of those things come back.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. So, this will be fun right here. So let's use a tent. There's old Tifa. I'd beat up there. This fight really isn't going to be... I'll go back. Here we go. Oh, you make me get out of the buggy. Now they see.
Yeah.
You jerks.
Oh, so
Oh wait. Why won't you? There we go. Go ahead, because we're about to have a cutscene. Go ahead.
Oh,
Oh, we're...
Everything glitched up. No.
Oh, wait.
It's early.
No, I gotta turn off my...
Yeah, if you want to fix it, go out, save, and exit, and we can reload.
No, it's cool. It's cool. Go ahead.
Alright, fix that. Anyway, just to let y'all know, our YouTube stuff should be posting this week on Friday.
Yeah.
It'll be like 9 o'clock Friday p.m.
Nice.
Our time, Central. I figured out a way to do it faster, so I'm trying to get the archive stuff up quicker. But again, our collab with Chaos.
Yes.
That's not going to be posted until
after he's like.
Yeah, after.
Kinda...
Yeah. So. What, Toonie?
Karl.
Uh-oh. News. Oh, okay. I was about to say, need? Yeah, I know.
I'm a nerd as well, but...
I used to argue, I used to be like, no, I'm a geek, because the difference between a geek and a nerd is nerds don't know they are, but it doesn't matter anymore. You can call me whatever you want.
Here we go.
Someone's there. Oh, fuck. I think you were reading Rude, so...
Yeah.
Hey, Rude, who do you like? What the fuck is wrong with him?
I don't know.
He's like a fucking pretzel.
He's Dawsing right now.
Yeah.
Yoga.
What are you looking, or what are you going red for? Who do you like?
Yep. Definitely are. That's nerd culture there. Tifa.
Oh. Yeah, that's like some high-level yoga shit.
Yeah, he's getting ready because he knows we're about to fight. We're about to throw down.
So we're in the same boat, huh? like we even have a chance with them.
Look, he scratched his head right there. He's like... Yep. Go ahead.
The poor Lena, you know, she has a thing for you, yeah? Trevo's
Nah.
beat.
She's into Sing.
News to me, but Sing likes that ancient girl. What the heck are they talking about?
They're so dumb. All they ever talk about is who they like or don't like. At least Sing's different. Oh no! Guys, they're here. They came.
I see, then it's time.
Time for what? Time for Pilates and yoga stretches and...
Rude, no going easy on him. Because of her, alright?
He didn't get his yoga mat. He forgot his yoga mat.
These fucking models go crazy sometimes.
He forgot his yoga mat. I'll do my duty. Okay, guys. He's like, it's a trick shot.
It's been a while. What the fuck? This is payback for Sector 7. You don't remember? What a shame.
And that's as far as you go. He was scraping his butt on the ground like a dog, dude. Like, I gotcha.
Oh, thank God he's back to normal.
Yeah, no joke, dude. That was wild. There we go. Ooh. Yeah, that was epic. Oh, let's see if we can do this. I don't know if we can. Let's see if we can do this.
I think it'd be fun.
How goes it, Trace Rat? Oh, I want to get both items, because if you defeat them both, you get both items.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why, do you have a certain turn limit or something?
No. It's just if they're HP, if you defeat one before the other, the other leaves without question. So maybe I'll get lucky. Oh, that was a good laugh. Uh-oh. Thank you, Trace Trap, for letting us know.
In the Twitch chat area?
Well, never mind.
Oh. on our screen or on... I know things can get weird sometimes.
I forgot about Aqua Breath.
Yeah. Oh, an actual Twitch. I think it only shows, like, a certain amount of time before you get in.
Oh, he didn't leave.
Oh, nice.
Well, rude. Don't mean to be rude. Nice. Still gotta love the old...
Also, I think you have access to 2 chat rooms, Trace, so you might not be in the right one.
Dude, I just hit for 903 right there. That's what's up. Peace, rude.
Oh god, are we gonna go back to the... Oh no.
Back to the what?
My sup dudes didn't show. In fact, I think I typed it twice. So, hold on, let me check our other... Because I know we have... No? I don't know what happened there. Yeah. Uh-oh. Clipped that. Of course you clipped that. We'll have to take a look at that in a bit.
That was pretty awesome.
I'm not sure what was happening there, Tristrat. I was thinking maybe you were typing in the moderator room, but looks like that's empty too, so I don't know.
Yep. Wasn't that a little weird? It's like oh, you gotta click back on the
Oh shit, yeah, thanks.
There you go. Wasn't that a little weird? It's like they were waiting for us.
Maybe they followed us. No, that can't be right. Then that leaves...
A Shinra spy? Oh yeah, go ahead, that was you.
A Shinra spy? I don't even want to think about there being a spy. I trust everyone.
Who's the spy?
I trust everyone. I trust Tifa, I trust Aerith, I trust Barrett, I trust Red 13, and I even trust that weird animatronic fortune-telling machine that's started following us against our will. I mean, that's completely trustworthy. There's nothing weird about a Scottish cat
on a
fortune-telling vending machine.
On a stuffed Moogle.
Hey, Brooke Chaos, how are you?
Brooke, how's it going?
You actually just missed.
Pretty epic moment.
Yeah, there was a glitch in this, and Reno was just dragging his ass across the ground.
With his arms and legs everywhere.
So, still kind of hurting from laughing at that, actually, because I'm a wimp.
Man, that was pretty epic, though. Another test, test.
We got that one, Trish, right?
Alright, buddy. You want to play?
Toonie made a clip, so it's there if you want to see it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, that Aqua Lung is so good. Or whatever they call it in this one.
Aqua Breath.
Aqua Breath. I think that song, as an Anchorman, he sings it. Oh, Aqua Lung. I forgot who sings the real song. Alright, anyways. By the way, here's another... Yep. In this area right here, you fight this weird Triceratops 1990 knockoff. It looks like it'd be an action figure. Mm-hmm. That thing gives you, I think it's like 1,500 gil a fight.
Oh, crap.
Like, it's the best place to sit there. And I see there's certain areas I remember just...
And we appreciate that, Toonie.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go.
A ruined reactor. It's ruined. I apologize.
It's all good.
It's Scarlet, head of the weapons department. Aw. Sorry, Brooke. Like, that sucks, man.
Yeah, sorry to hear that, but it's good to have those goals and things in front of us, you know, that keep us pushing. That's one thing that we've talked about.
It helps having something to keep working toward.
Yeah, it definitely is. And we apologize for that, our condolences, but we got you, man. Anytime you need us, we're here.
Was I reading Scarlet?
I'll do it. This isn't any good either. You only get crap materia from crap reactors. Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Just making sure we're good?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
This reactor is useless. What I'm looking for is this big, large, huge materia. You know anything about it? No, but I'll get right on it. I know I was reading Sing, but... Please, we should be able to make the ultimate weapon if we can get our hands on some. I'll look forward to it. With Hojo gone on the beach, in a full lab outfit, trying to get a tan.
Hey, that's just the way I roll.
With Hojo gone, the budget department has hit the roof. Forgot that's good. I envy you. But even if we did make the perfect weapon, could that imbecile Heidegger, is that what you're saying? Heidegger actually use it? Oh my, I'm sorry. I forgot that Heidegger is your boss. Ha 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 ha. Does his laugh. Let's go. Oh, another blue-haired beauty?
Yeah, it is a bit wavier. It's... Normally I try to make sure that it's laying down, but I didn't feel like it today.
Karl brings the waves that bring the curls.
I was in meetings all day today, all day yesterday, all day the day before.
3 days of meetings. Yep.
Big, large, huge materia. Ultimate weapon. Perfect weapon. Just what are Shinra up to this time? And meetings are the best.
Yeah.
It's not like every 10 minutes I'm in a meeting, another thing that I have to get done appears in my list of things to get done or anything like that.
So here's what we came here for. See?
There's something glimmering back there.
No, we're gonna just ignore that. Titan.
I have to say, the Titan summon in 15 is pretty cool.
Really?
And there's like one of the DLC things is a crossover event with 14.
Wow.
Where you fight Garuda from Final Fantasy 14.
Wow.
And as you're fighting that Garuda, the Final Fantasy 15 Garuda comes in.
Oh,
and is all pissed off. Yeah. Oh,
you told me about that.
It's a pretty cool event.
So, for beating both of those guys, I got both items, but look at that weapon for Aerith.
Damn.
None are connected, but you get 7 materia.
That's not bad at all.
On that bad boy. No all, but it's okay.
One thing I have to say about 15, it's a great game for doing other shit while you're playing it.
Yeah.
Like, you hop in the car, you set it to auto drive to your destination, and then you sit and watch YouTube or something. Then you're like, oh shit, I have things to kill. Okay.
Yep. Here it is, that knockoff. I'm telling you, look, 1990s.
Yeah, it looks like the kind of action figure you'd see in the 90s.
Yeah.
What are we gonna make for these dumbass kids? We're gonna make let's Dino Tank.
Everyone loves dinosaurs.
Let's make it really hurt if their parents step on it too. Yeah, that's...
Yeah, horns. Yeah,
Triceratops.
Has to be the Triceratops.
Blue hair, crazy eyes, rockin' attitude. That's pretty great.
Yeah. Uh-oh. He hits a little hard, but it's okay. That's one thing about the summons I always feel in 7 or in most Final Fantasies is they're usually pretty beefy. Like right now I'm getting some awesome levels, but kind of throwing them out there.
One of the things in 15 that I actually kind of like is you can only summon under certain circumstances.
Yeah.
So like you can only summon Ramu if the fight goes on for a certain amount of time.
Right.
Titan you can only summon if you're a critical HP and everyone else in your party is dead.
Phoenix would probably be something like that too.
I don't think there's a Phoenix summon.
No?
You can, if you're playing on easy mode, you can summon Carbuncle if everyone's critical.
Oh.
And he heals everyone to full.
Carbuncle's a good one.
Yeah.
He's another one of those kind of healing types.
The Garuda summon just seems to always happen. Like, I start a fight, I'm about a minute into it, and it's like, oh, I can summon Garuda. So
It's pretty awesome.
crazy. Well, you have to
Uh-oh.
have to be a little careful with the crazier ones.
You do.
Things can get a little out of hand sometimes.
I'm gonna go heal in this,
Buh.
yeah.
I was trying to come up with a joke. But,
Like, what is that thing? Yeah. Oh.
yeah.
I didn't know if it would get any bigger than that, but I think it might.
I see. I was about to make a penis joke.
Yeah.
Tifa ran up, and, like, bent down to punch it, and it was like, oh, boing!
Hello. Hello. I know you. Won't you tell me your name? All right.
It's like that. That one meme picture that's like, this makes the penis the big penis.
Like the boss and the big boss.
Yeah.
Again, Final Fantasy VII. We talked about this before. Every town you go into, there's always a story, a downfall.
Yeah.
So
You plant a beach plant.
it all ties together, and that's what we do. There was an explosion at the reactor 3 years ago. My husband. All right, so Dunsky.
A ruined reactor.
See if I have enough to buy this.
You need anything?
Time.
Time lets you cast slow and
Haste.
haste.
Yeah.
I can never remember the order. It's haste first and then slow.
What would you think would be Mystify? No, I already have Transform.
Bewilder.
Bewilder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are good. Okay. Bewilder. Did I buy? Yeah, I bought it. Yeah. Gosh, those are pricey. Alright. And then... There we go. Imagine what that'd be like, right? You buy something on one floor and they're like, oh, where's your weapons? Climb this pole. What? You heard me.
Yeah, that pole isn't just there to entertain me at night.
Yeah. No joke. There we go. Might as well check. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Let's go up here. I believe this is Do you need something? Oh, this is the end.
This is the same thing. Cloud is fireman. Not the direction I was going, but I guess, yeah.
Oh.
You go down the pole.
For a minute, I was like, fireman? Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
I mean, sometimes they dress up as firemen.
Yeah?
I would assume. I've never been to a strip club, so.
I went twice, and it just wasn't my thing, to be honest. It really wasn't.
I'm too much of a nerd.
I mean, I'm just saying. You go and you spend a lot of money and you walk away with blue balls. I was young when I figured that out. It didn't take me thousands of dollars to figure that out. I was like, no.
Sometimes they dress for the show. See, that's what I was saying, bro.
Yeah.
White megaphone. Hey, you got an item
For Kate Sith. The spy? Nah, we trust everybody. You want to read that, Karl?
This is Gongaga. We lost many of our people due to a Mako reactor exploding. I hope you don't mind. I'm just going to stand here with one hand firmly planted on my butt.
Oh, as he almost knocked over his drink.
Yeah.
Well done not doing that, though. Well done.
Put it there, so I'll knock it over easier later.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Let me do that.
No, I've never been to a strip club just because, I mean, the internet exists. So
yeah, I haven't been to one in it's been forever. Like I said, that was my mindset. I was like, this is silly. This is absolutely silly.
Oh, I'm drinking tea and lemonade. A little more lemonade than tea, but yeah,
always the same. Not sponsored, but
not sponsored.
This is a different Powerade bottle. I actually bought a Powerade today, and I was like, fill it up. All right. Ooh, do you hear that little squeak on that stick there?
Yeah.
Might need to get some WD-40 on this bad boy.
I can go get it.
Nah, you're good. You're good.
It would probably break the thing. It's kind of it's a cheap $15 controller from Amazon. It's good for what it is, but
yeah,
I've been planning on getting a new one. Bought a Gatorade.
Those are awesome.
I mean, yeah, Brooke. I've noticed that Gatorades have been coming in smaller sizes.
They still got the 32 ounces.
Yeah,
that's one I always get.
Dated a bartender for a while that like going to the strip club. Yeah, I would assume so. Trace Rat. Like I've heard it's different in that circumstance, but
yeah, never experienced that.
Yeah.
So, all right, cool. I already have some Maiden's Kiss, so we're good. All right. Which I still gotta learn Frog Song.
Yeah.
Yay.
Ugh.
Wow. All right, here's that scene. So for those of you who don't know, here we go.
Outsiders, huh? That glow in your eyes. Are you in Soldier?
Oh, hold on really quick. Guys, what do you think of Google at...
Oh, geez. I can never remember what it's called. Stadia or whatnot? I think it's kind of a good, cool idea. Mm-hmm. It reminds me of GameFly back in the day. Like a more modernized version.
Is that the one you talked about just on Must?
Yeah. I think it's a more modernized version. I think it's neat. I'm going to have to see how it's implemented first.
I think that'll be cool.
It's going to be nice for Steam to have some competition. They have the Epic Game Store, now Stadia, some actual competition, not EA's Origin and Ubisoft's whatever the fuck.
I think competition is the best thing you can have.
Part of the beta of Google Stream. Oh, how was that? Like, I know I remember the beta coming up. I didn't manage to get into it. So.
Yeah, see, I didn't know much about that. Nice. Yeah, I like that name. I saw that all over Twitter, and I wasn't able to check it and see, but I forgot that was the name of what you were talking about.
I guess while we're pausing for news.
Yeah.
Remember last month when I went on a rant, and I was like...
Karl goes on a lot of rants, so which rant is this? My
computer's on Wi-Fi in my house. Oh! See, that's what I was concerned about, whether or not how well it would work on Wi-Fi. We might, when it finally rolls out, we might kind of demo it with some things on here just to see.
Why not?
Last month I went on a rant about Konami and how I wish they would crawl out from whatever fucking rock they're under right now and release a Castlevania collection game.
Well, they were watching the stream, ladies and gentlemen.
They're releasing a game called Castlevania Anniversary Collection.
Yep.
And it has Castlevania 1, Castlevania 2, Castlevania Legends for Game Boy, and Castlevania 4.
And 3 unannounced.
No, 4 unannounced. My bet is they're going to go Castlevania 3, Castlevania Rondo of Blood, Castlevania Dracula X Chronicles, and Castlevania Bloodlines. Super Castlevania has already been announced.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I missed that.
I don't think they're going, because Konami is Konami, I don't think they're going to bundle in Symphony of the Night with that, because they can make money releasing it. Yeah.
Because he told me this earlier, and I was like, Symphony will be on there. He was like, no.
So when all the kids weren't streaming, I got full HD. Assassin's Creed Odyssey with no install played right. Holy shit, that actually...
That's awesome.
And right before GDC, they updated Chrome, so you can play using Nintendo Joy-Cons and Switch Pro controllers. So...
Ooh, I got one of those, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, I got one of those. So, that is cool. Alright, so that's...
yeah, Trace Rat, the moderator room, pops up. I just don't see it right away. I have to switch over.
Yeah.
So.
Switch.
Yeah.
I was wondering. I was like, hey, that's cool.
I think follow age works. I'm planning on adding a list of the commands down below, but I haven't got around to that yet. Yep. Stream Elements picked it up, even though Stream Elements is supposed to be disabled.
Thank you, Toonie. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Alright.
I'll read this one. Outsiders, huh? That glow in your eyes. Are you in Soldier?
I just read it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Sorry. You are, aren't you? Then maybe you know our son? Or you can read it.
His name is Zach.
It's been close to 10 years now since he left for the city, saying that he didn't want to live in the country anymore.
He ran out of here saying he was off to join Soldier. You ever heard of him? No, sorry. Sorry. Zach. Young lady, do you know him?
He wrote to us 6 or 7 years ago, saying he had a girlfriend. Could that have been you?
It can't be.
Well, that'll tell you. Zach, Soldier?
What's with these two?
Oh my gosh. And this...
Yeah, we saw the little, or I saw the little bit of back and forth. I didn't get to read the whole thread, Brooke, because...
Yeah, I saw a little bit of it, like, with the butter and stuff, and then I saw taking the shot of the butter, and I was like, whoa! That's crazy. Hey, I did enough Doki Doki. Zach.
You know him?
No idea.
You don't look so sure.
It's the truth, I don't.
Alright.
It just sounded like you, that's all. Leaving the village, saying I'm joining Soldier.
There must have been a few who said that same thing back then.
And to think, out of all of those, you made it. I really respect you for that.
Yeah, I worked real hard.
Pays off in the end, huh? Would you stop turning around? I'm so proud of you. Thanks, Cloud. Sorry if I made you worry. Would you stop, turn around, and walk into me? You gonna read to yourself?
Aerith. Yeah, I can do it. I had no idea Zach grew up in this village. Somebody you know. I told you, remember? My first love. Zach, Soldier, first class, same as you, Cloud. Strange. There aren't that many who make first class, and I've never heard of him. That's alright. It was a long time ago. I'm worried because he disappeared. Disappeared? Must be 5 years ago now. He went to work and never came back. Zach is a real ladies' man. He probably met somebody else. Hey, what's wrong? I'd be worried too, I guess. It's okay, but he should at least contact his parents. Let's go, Cloud.
Cool. So, now I'm gonna go try to learn Frog Song. So I'm actually gonna see if I can change Manipulate. Who has Manipulate? Okay, she still has it. Okay. That's fine. Two ladies still have it. Alright.
But actually, thanks, Toonie, for fiddling with that, because I thought I had it set... I thought I'd switched to WiseBot to be our bot, and I thought I had disabled Stream Elements. So apparently neither of those things are true, so I've got some work to do.
Neither. Thank you, Toonie. Might as well fight it.
butterfly attack. It's a big fucking praying mantis. It uses butterfly attack.
To me, it looks like a big cricket or something. Or a big grasshopper. I don't know. Something. It's not a spider. Oh, we got a stop web. That moment when you have hair in your drink.
I think it's plural. Yeah, there you go.
Gosh, all that money. Gone!
And see, Wisebot should be taking care of that. Because there's some things that Wisebot can do that Stream Elements can't. That I want to enable maybe down the road. So, uh-oh. Here we go again. You're gonna water this thing. Yeah, I'll get it sorted out. I don't know what I did wrong. Stream Elements likes to, once you use its bot, it likes to try to take over a lot. So...
It uses magic here.
But plug planted Stream Elements activated hotel. I'll,
This is awesome. They're everywhere.
Because I've kind of mentioned
Season Titan. Go ahead. Sorry.
That I have some keys that I want to give away. Some Steam keys.
Yeah.
And that's one reason I was getting Wisebot set up is Wisebot has a really nifty kind of thing that I can just type, and then it's a command, and anyone watching instantly gets entered in for the drawing, and then the drawing happens.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, because we'd love to give it away. I mean, free games. Can you beat that?
Hey, blue boobs. I mean,
is it a Twi'lek like in
some
Star Wars?
Sometimes you need a little blue boobs in your life.
Anime boobs, blue boobs. Stimulant. Come on, frogs, appear. You guys attack. You know what?
Blue lady's pretty.
You know what I'm gonna do?
I like how Shiva looks in 8 better than 7, actually. I don't like a whole lot about 8, but I like the looks of the summons a little better.
Yeah. That's right, I just dropped beta. Oh, it's so pretty.
Yeah, for anyone who missed it, we finally got that fucking move. Triceratops!
It only took me to be, higher level to go in there and beat him down a little bit.
So, I'm trying to imagine the toy line that was part of. It probably came out like 1984. It was part of a 2-part set originally of Dino Wars or something along those lines. But Wars with a Z. And you had Triceratops.
Dinobots.
Yeah, you had Triceratops and Jet Rex. I was trying to think of a name for like a Tyrannosaurus Rex, and like that was the first wave of them. They had like 6 other waves planned, but Triceratops sold so well that the inventor ended up overdosing on cocaine and hookers. God.
I like this.
The toy line never continued on from there. Also, like,
I like where this is
next,
going.
like 2 months later, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles became a thing. So Dinobots just faded into obscurity. Like
that was it. That was it. That was all she wrote. Oh, you good, dude?
Yeah.
Oh, Biora? Biora? It sounds like a shampoo.
No, it sounds like a Godzilla monster.
Bro, yeah. I actually like Godzilla movies. I used to watch those a lot growing up. Talking about nerd.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a cough or a sneeze or a heart attack earlier, but it was something.
It was something. Sorry guys, I'm gonna fight this guy for a little bit of cash since I have to level. I want to do a little leveling anyways because I'm gonna need some money. I have to go to Karl's favorite place, old Condor.
I want to OD on hookers. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of hookers to OD on hookers. You don't mind, bro.
Yeah.
Forest tits. Or frost tits. I don't know why I wrote down forest.
Frost tits. That's just, yeah. There we go. Boom. Ah. Real accurate, Tifa. Real accurate. I like that. When your healer has to kill the stuff. Tell me how that works.
I mean, you kind of have him set up like a paladin or
Yeah,
something.
he is. He is. Oh, Tifa can't do much magic. I'll do one more here. Actually, let's see if I can get,
Miss as a column of fire is surrounding the enemy.
my thought exactly. I mean, they got it just right.
What is it, the
Come on. Yes!
meteor summon? Where it, like, the old natty one.
I can't do anything now. Punch her again. Punch her.
Yeah,
Punch her.
It's meteor, isn't it? Where it shows, like, the galaxy, and then it comes in, and it, like, flies past all the planets and whatnot. And
I think so, yeah.
Crashes into the planet. It's always hilarious when that one misses.
Yeah. Hit everything but you. That's it. That is funny. Come on. Come on. Yes!
Froggo.
That is accuracy. And then I have to be crazy enough to cast it on myself. Tell me how that works. That's why this game is crazy.
Learn Frog Song, which might be useful later.
Oh, it will be. Oh my god. Watch this. Oh, this is what you get for being crazy.
3 crazy frogs. Oh god. If there was ever
Yes.
Jiggly Frog. Jiggly Frog.
I pulled that off. That was actually pretty funny. That's the thing about that enemy skill. You gotta be crazy. You gotta be like, well, here we go. Let's see what happens. But that will come in handy later.
Let's just hope we don't get haunted by the ghost of Yoga Reno again.
Yoga Reno. My gosh, that has a ring to it, actually.
It's gotten dark in here again. I've got to...
yeah. Brighten it up.
One.
Brighten it up.
That
No.
is not the button.
No.
That one.
Where? No.
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 Oh, no. Wait.
Oh, it's red light special now.
There we go.
Nope. Now it's... Wait. No.
There we go. Hey.
Now we're there.
I want to eventually have that automatic, but... Frog says, hop along, froggy bitch.
Hop along! Can't beat this here, so I'm going to do a little bit more grinding right now.
Yep.
And then get a little more money, because I got to do a Fort Condor battle. Sorry, guys, but... You get some nice stuff from it. It's kind of
Wonderful.
But the goal is to also get a nice boss battle in here as well. Ooh. Ooh. Straight strat still in here? No, it's all good. No running from battles.
They're like mantis crickets. Two-headed mantis crickets.
Yeah. Thank you.
He was saying he'd rather just run from these battles instead of fighting them.
Yeah, but they go down. They go down fairly easy. So I know I can't quit too many battles or I'll get banned. That's it. No, I actually got to get higher level because we're gonna head into Cosmic Canyon, and I want to get stronger.
Triceratops and a Cyclops combined. Is it a Triceraclops or a Monceraclops?
That's a good question.
Yeah, it depends on how much Cyclops it is and how much Triceratops. If it's a Triceratops with one big eye, I'd say a Triceraclops. But if it's like a Cyclops with a Triceratops head, then maybe a Monoceraclops.
I almost forgot this.
Death Blow.
Yeah, it's all random. It raises your luck, but it has that chance of just killing something in one hit. So, yeah. I couldn't say anything. I was like, that's pretty good. Oh, by the way, Mimikyu's always back there. You guys catch him.
Haven't noticed.
Yeah. Nope. That's fine. Keep running, Aerith. You little froggy, you. Oh, yeah. I have to agree with you there, Trace Strat. It's a good question. A little bit more of this here, guys. Get some experience and some money at the same time. Huh?
I said, woo.
Yeah.
The tank Triceratank or...
Yep.
Tank.
I'm telling you, this is one of the best enemies for that cash. That stupid Fort Condor battle is... You gotta pay for every unit you use on the damn battlefield.
It's always best to have extra money just in case you need it.
It'd be horrible to get in that battle and be like, oh, I can't have any troops. Oh, Rama. I still think my favorite summon has to be Bahamut. I think in this one it was Bahamut Zero. I liked how it went into space and then boom, all the way down.
I'm trying to remember. It's supposed to be like a different version of Bahamut that's summoned in Advent Children.
Yeah.
I can't remember what they call it.
I want to say it was Neo Bahamut, but I'm not 100%. Right. I remember I looked it up one time because I was like, dang, what is that? And you can tell it's Bahamut, but...
Who's that dude that made... well, I mean... yeah. According to the story, he didn't make it, but he just wrote him down.
Yeah.
Yeah, Moses, yeah. Give me a second, because I gotta look up that version of Bahamut now.
I wonder... Ooh, 1300. Beautiful.
Bahamut Sin.
Sin.
Yeah.
I was wrong. Maybe Neo Bahamut was another version in this one. I can't remember. Oh. Secretly Ramu is
Secret Moses.
We're actually getting very close to Rocket Town, so then that's when old Sid will join the party.
Yeah.
And then I don't think you get Vincent until disc 2, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
I think you don't get him till disc 2.
Yeah, I think it's a little later, but Sid's coming up. We're gonna get close to Rocket Town. Very close. That's my goal, is to beat Cosmic Canyon tonight. I just want to make sure I have enough money for this Fort Condor battle. After buying those stupid materials, 12 G's, gone. Gone. Here he comes with the, to bring what's going on. Yeah. Last two. It's funny, I don't do this anymore, but anytime I played a Final Fantasy game, I would always name characters after friends, like people I knew. So Final Fantasy IX, Vivi was always Karl, no matter what. Always Karl. But on this one, I would always name Sid after another friend of mine. It just always cracked me up because I could picture him saying some of that stuff, cussing, getting pissed off. It's so funny. I don't do that now. When I play him, I just keep it
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, I'll take that.
Was it? There's a new phone game out. Final Fantasy Dissidia Opera Omnia.
Oh, I've heard of that game.
One of the things it doesn't play like a Dissidia game where it's a fighting game. It's more like it's a Final Fantasy that plays like a turn-based Final Fantasy, but you have access to a shit ton of characters from across the Final Fantasies.
Wow.
And it's like, it was like, what character do you want to be your starting character? And it lets you choose like Warrior of Light or one of them from 13, I can't remember.
Here I am.
Or one from Final Fantasy 0.
Nice.
I'm flipping through the characters. I'm like, oh, it lets you choose Vivi. Okay.
Vivi actually has the strongest move in the game in Final Fantasy IX. With that, I think it's Doomsday.
Yeah.
But it damages everyone.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like iffy. You're like, I'd always get it, but I would hardly ever use it because he's strong enough without it.
Yeah.
Vivi, and I always say this, but when I found out, it blew my mind. Vivi was originally supposed to be the main character.
Sort of. The original idea was the main two characters were going to be a black mage and a white mage.
Yep.
And they were gonna, go on a journey of discovery of themselves. And the Vivi storyline was created for the black mage character, but then they kind of...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Went a different route. I always thought it was crazy how 9 had a thief as the main character, but knowing that they're going to have a mage, that's pretty cool.
My problem with Final Fantasy IX, it's a similar problem that I have with this one.
I'm going to do a few more and then I'm moving on.
Zidane's character arc kind of lessens the other characters. Because Vivi, his character arc is very, very, very similar to Zidane or Zidane. And it works for Vivi. It doesn't really work for Zidane at all. I think 9 without Zidane's twist would be a better game.
Yeah.
Much like what I say about this game. I think 7 without Cloud's twist, which, I mean, I don't want to... Giving away that there's a twist is giving away that there's a twist, but it's already been hinted at.
What video game doesn't have a twist? I mean, some don't. But...
Some don't, but I think there's enough twists in this game without Cloud's twist, and it kind of... Let's see. I'm going to cast Fireball. We're in a small enclosed room. I didn't ask for my location. Yeah, that's more or less Vivi's Doomsday. It also can be a really effective tactic in D&D if everyone else has fire resistance.
Tactics Advance, anybody?
Castle Crashers has a twist too, so...
Castle Crashers.
Yeah.
It does. I don't know, but I've picked up on some of your guys' little...
I think the other game... Well, so Behemoth has made Alien Hominid, Castle Crashers, and Battle Block Theater. I think Battle Block Theater doesn't have a major twist. So, I mean...
Just die! You're like the 80s, you won't die. No, I like the 80s. I like a lot of the music. Sound of it.
I like there's a D&D meme out there where it's like
Una Mas.
You can oh see Wisebot does exist.
Yeah, level up.
It's the one keeping track of people's levels.
Nice.
Which it wasn't supposed to announce levels. but it was supposed to keep track. So I think it announces milestones. What I was talking about.
Yeah, my bad. I did too. I
was talking about.
I have a very, very low
no,
magic here.
There's a D&D meme where it's like you can put someone's name on an arrow and shoot it at them. And it's like, so you can address an arrow to someone. Unfortunately, Fireball is just addressed to whom it may concern.
There you go.
You are the first level 15. I think you're also rank 1 if you look down there in the rankings that we have.
Killing it, Junie. Thank you.
So,
alright. Let's go move on here for just a second. Definitely.
I mean, you hang out and listen to the nerds ramble all the time.
Yeah.
Put a name on it. See? Yeah. That's one of my favorite ones. As someone who's played Wizard a shit ton in D&D, yeah, I can. And I've pulled the Fireball in a small room before.
Tent? Where are you?
Not quite as impactful as the open the door, see the room is full of spiders, and throw a bunch of alchemical fire in a room that you've pulled, Trace.
There you go. Oh!
Sally McSaggy Tits on YouTube? Haven't seen that one.
This is funny right here. Okay, so these guys look all big and bad. Like, oh, look at these guys. Wait a minute. I thought I learned frog breath. Or frog song.
Freed some slaves. I mean,
what the heck?
They were no longer slaves.
What the? Ah.
But yeah, mobile does cut things off.
Oh, I know what happened. Damn it.
I mean, okay, so that wasn't necessarily the evil thing you pulled. Resurrecting their corpses to fight as zombies, though. I mean, there was a line somewhere in that, and...
That got crossed. Dang it, man. So I forgot that, I guess you gotta kill the enemy to keep the... You gotta kill the enemy to keep the move? I don't think you had to. I mean, I killed the Midgar's Alarm.
I don't know.
Oh, because look, it's not on there. That frog song, it's not on there. Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna see if these appear here, and hopefully they don't pincer attack me.
Yeah.
God.
I mean, Brooke, and...
There you go. Hopefully they don't pincer attack me. That's the first thing those bastards do.
And then they pincer attack.
Yep. Well, here comes Blue Tits. Take out some of these things.
So this might lower some of my credibility, Brooke, but I've the metal's right over your face. Yeah, I can't really do much about that. Sorry. I think I've only ever watched one episode of PewDiePie, maybe a half of an episode of Markiplier. I'm really not super big on the big gaming YouTubers. So
respect their, FFP. PFP. Oh, come on. No.
Hey, booted.
Wow, this sucks. How did that not stay? I went through all that work. I like how this looks like a rotating door because they flip and then they flip right back over, like, boop.
And Brooke, it's not that I don't like them. It's weird. I've just never really gotten into their stuff. So,
man, I cannot believe that happened. I cannot believe that happened.
I can.
Why? Because it's me?
No, I can just believe that's like games in this era were finicky.
God, dude, that's irritating.
Actually, it makes sense. So, if you run from a fight, then like certain in-game flags may not be able to be set. So,
I thought I killed him, but because remember the frogs were dancing when I won. Remember, I thought they were.
Yeah. I do respect the work they do for charities. You know, I'm not the kind of person that buys into YouTube drama and stuff like that. I don't have time for the drama like that tries to happen in my life, let alone someone else's. So
sorry, Trace Strat, I ain't done with this crap. I got 30 seconds before he turns. Like, I need to use a soft and he's a frog? No. I'm sorry. Get the band hammer. I'm not doing that one. Gosh.
I'm not the kind of person that's going to sit around and badmouth people I don't watch. Hell, I'm not the kind of person that's going to sit around and badmouth people that I don't like.
Man.
But if there's references, I'm gonna miss them because I'm a lame guy. So.
Just get out of here.
It's all good to keep
this time.
Sometimes you have to run away from the bullshit in this game.
Because I was like, alright, I got statuses after statuses. Coming. I'm out. I'm out.
I mean, if we ever play Darkest Dungeon, I hope you allow us to run away in that, because holy shit. That game is nothing but getting your ass beat and running away most of the time. Actually, they're working on a sequel, Darkest Dungeon 2, which I haven't even beat Darkest Dungeon, so...
I watched you play that one before, haven't I?
Yeah.
I remember. Definitely didn't look easy.
The narrator makes that game.
Does he?
Yeah. Step by step, or moment by moment, slowly, this is how a life is taken. Trinkets and baubles paid for their price in blood. I know the narrator had a fucking amazing time recording for that.
Yeah, that sounds fun. So you mean I get paid to say this statement? Okay. Cool.
But yeah, that... If there's any game that'll bend you over and have its way with you... Oh yeah, Bastion has a really good narrator too.
So this all I'm gonna get are these things now.
My only deal with Bastion... I've never beat Bastion either, because as you get close to the end of the game, it gets really repetitive. The narrator does too. They used the narrator a little too much in Bastion. I mean, Darkest Dungeon kind of gets that way too, but you can shut him up. And the more you play the game, the more weird things happen. Yeah, see, I did the same. I got pretty close to the end. I was like, I can't. I've done the same thing over and over again. Like, I forgot what I was saying now.
Oh, this is it. This is it.
The narrator in Darkest Dungeon
every time
gets a little repetitive, but the longer you go along in the game, the weirder he gets, and he says some things that are weird. So it kind of works. And yeah, the Stanley Parable is... If you've never played that, it is a game to play. It's a great parable about video games in general.
Well, we got that one.
Hey, didn't even have to manipulate it.
I still have to. Unless he does it again to Aerith.
She's
still asleep. Do it to Aerith.
He's like, I heard ya, and I'm gonna do it again, but not to her.
Fine, I'll just sit here.
Also, I only have enough MP to do this like twice, so joke's on you.
Fine, I'll just sit here. Also, I only have enough MP to do this like twice, so joke's on you.
But yeah, the narrator
Yeah.
It's probably the case, actually.
No, it probably is. Normally is.
Twitch never wants me to watch ads for bits. I had that option once. Nice. I got given that option once, and I got like $1 worth of bits, and then it has never given me that option ever again. So.
Oh. Welcome back to the party, Tifa. So this is a little overkill. But I'm getting the stupid move.
The only thing that bugs me about the Stanley Parable isn't the Stanley Parable itself. It's the only other game that group has made isn't very good. So shared a grand total of 6 bits, and they were all good. I mean, I don't get why they restrict the ads for bits thing. I guess I don't know. I guess the advertisers are only willing to pay so much. I mean, for God's sake, they're Amazon. Like, because I mean, for like the one person who doesn't know, Twitch is owned by Amazon. Like when we got in the affiliate program, all the paperwork was on Amazon. So, we're partially owned by Amazon now. So, yay. Corporate overlords. Don't kill our channel. For me being sarcastic about it.
See, this is why I wanted this move earlier. I was going to show off and be like, see, look, he looks all awesome, you know, like, this is a cool looking enemy. And then all of a sudden you're like, you're so cute. And that's why you go through that hell.
Why did they gyrate at you? Why? Someone chose that. They were like, yeah, we want the frog to gyrate its hips. I can imagine. They were like, okay, this is what frogs will look like in this game. They were like, okay, yeah, that's cool. Make the 3D model. They made it. They showed it off. They're like, something's missing. I know. If it humped at the player, everything's fine. Do that.
It's like a taunt.
Yeah, it's like a taunt.
Hi, buddies. Welcome to the party. I'll say you can only do one at a time. I thought I could do it, but fine. I can. And then we'll heal. There you go. See, it's stuff like that. so worth it. Yeah.
I think enemy skill actually is one of the things that makes this game so much better.
Really well done. It's a lot of work, and just like that right there, I was like, what?
But I mean, ultimately, the game is like it adds a collectible throughout the game. Oh well, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get that.
My goal is to get a perfect one.
Yeah,
that would be hard.
The only thing I wish they would do is I wish they would make it clear what has what and what can be learned.
Yep.
So you don't have to use a guide. If they do if the remake is ever released, which we all know it won't be, but if it ever is, I hope they add something like that.
That'd be great. So, guys, I'm going to make a little walk here. Because if you get too close to Cosmo Canyon, your buggy breaks down. And I am going to make a trip back to that stupid condor. So I'm going to walk. It doesn't break down if you don't get close to it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a straight port.
Just straight port.
I think it's HD, like it's in widescreen, and they've tweaked a couple of the textures, but it doesn't look anywhere near this good.
No, this
even
is...
texture-wise, it's
yeah, this one is really pretty. Karl nailed it.
And that's coming out next week, the 26th.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I think it's April 16th. Is 10 and 10-2 HD?
I'm not getting any of them. April 23rd, you're not going to find me. Mortal Kombat 11. Oh my gosh. But You will find me. I'll be here Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Right.
Also, guys, if you haven't checked out any of the Indie Weekend that had been happening last weekend with Suspicious Ducks and various...
Well, it was...
and USMC Sky.
Yeah, USMC Sky.
And Arrows of Kara. Yeah.
Sil Sky.
Yeah.
And others that... I feel bad for.
Yeah, the Ducks.
Yeah,
the Ducks actually had their game on there. We'll actually be on that next week. So
next weekend we're going to be doing next, not this coming, but
next.
Yeah, that Saturday the 20th.
No, it's the 30th.
30th, Saturday the 30th. Yeah. We'll be highlighting at least one indie game. We're going to try to do 2.
Maybe 2. Here's the other action figure.
So this was a competitor's line. Dinobots was Mattel. This is some Chinese company that sold.
Mattel. Gosh, the little red and white icon.
Yeah.
Our logo.
These were really popular. The only problem is within 2 hours you would break one of its arms off. They were like Dynamo bots or something. I can't think of anything clever anymore.
No, that's funny. Just let me go so I can go talk to people at Cosmic Canyon, please. Thank you. Dude, there's a reason why summons aren't a real thing. Because you probably get ticked off and... You're driving me crazy. Fix that.
Oh, giant blue tits.
Yeah.
It's the last thought that would be going through your head as you freeze to death.
Yep.
Whoa.
Alright, here we go. I'm home. It's me. How would you say that? Nanaki?
Nanaki.
Nanaki.
Hey, Nanaki, you're back in one piece. You must go and greet Master Bugenhagen. Nanaki. He said his name was Red 13. Welcome to Cosmo Canyon. Are you familiar with this area? Not really. Allow me to explain. People from all over the world gather here for the study of planetary bioscience. But we're fully booked right now, so I can't let you enter.
Oh yeah, they helped me out a little on my travels. Please let them in.
Oh, is that so? You helped out Nanaki? Well then, please come in.
Thanks.
Who's Nanaki? Nanaki, that's his name.
Oh my gosh. Alright, here we go. This is my hometown. My tribe protects this beautiful canyon and those seeking knowledge about the planet. My mother fought bravely and died here, but my cowardly father fled. I am the last of my race.
Cowardly father?
Yes, my father was a despicable coward. I'm all that's left to protect this place. My journey ends here.
Oh, Nanaki, you're home!
I'm coming, Grandpa.
Let's rest here for a while. There are a few things I want to ask about as well.
As Tifa says, I'm going too. I did not mean to do that.
Welcome to Cosmo Canyon. Glitches! Glitches!
No! God! Stop it!
It does?
Wow.
I didn't know that. Did it make a notice or something, or?
It's pretty impressive.
I mean, it's not like I'm gonna be like, oh, you unfollowed me.
I'm coming for you. I'll see you Sunday, brother. No.
Wisebot. Yeah, Wisebot's pretty cool. You can do a lot with Wisebot. A lot more than what I would initially want to have it do, but I mean, bit by bit.
Did I sound like Scorpion when I was doing the Hulk Hogan, or are you talking about Mortal Kombat? Either way, it's a good reference. I like it.
Where did I put it? I know it's around here somewhere.
There's something in here? That just tells me there's something in here. Oh, what is that back there? No.
Where did I put it?
No. 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 I'm gonna come back in here later. Oh, yeah. There we go.
It is what it is.
Come here. Yeah, it's...
Like, our YouTube channel would have double the amount of
Yeah.
subs if we didn't have as many unsubs.
Just minions.
Yeah.
That's the way to be. I think this is the...
No followers, just minions.
This is minions. Just minions.
Yeah, but see, you can tell your minions what to do. We can't necessarily tell our followers what to do.
Yeah. Sorry, your change. You forgot your change. I was gonna try to go in there and, you know, he's asleep. Alright.
I don't blame him. It's been a long day.
Forgot your change. Change. Alright, here we go. I don't know why I could see you living in a house like that, bro.
I was about to say, that's a pretty cool house.
But you know you gotta read Bugenhagen or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's... Oh, yeah, I just talked to you. Here we go. Cloud, this is my grandfather, Bugen. He's incredible. He knows everything.
I hear you've been keeping an eye on Nanaki. Nanaki is still a child, you see.
Please, Grandpa, I'm 48.
Nanaki's tribe has incredible longevity. While he may be 48 in human terms, this is really only the equivalent to around 15 or 16 by his tribes. 15 or 16? He comes across rather taciturn and pensive. You thought he was an adult?
Nice vocab. Grandpa, I want to grow up. I want to be able to protect you and the villagers.
Oh, no, Nanaki. Don't worry about me. I'm floating on my massive balls right now. You don't have to protect me. Sorry. Pushing yourself too soon, too fast will only ruin your body. Trust me, that's why I'm having to float on my massive balls.
We'll just keep that one there.
It's such a bad example. Looking up all the time makes you lose perspective. Maybe one day. When this planet's time is up, only then will we understand. Understand that we know absolutely nothing. Oh, the planet will die? Sorry.
It's alright.
It may be tomorrow or 100 years from now, but it has not long to go. How do you know this? I hear the celestial scream. It sounds like what happens when I hit my giant balls that I'm floating on.
Kind of like Master Roshi.
What?
I'm sorry, I'm just imagining what you said with that.
A sound made by all that sparkles in the heavens. Yeah, stream elements, I couldn't disable the point system, so it's been accumulating points in the background, but it isn't tied to anything. So, at this very moment, some stars and planets are being born while others are dying.
This dude's nailing this.
What was that just now?
A whale.
A scream from our planet. I am in pain. I am suffering. Is that not what it sounded like?
Cloud and the others are on a journey to save the planet. Why don't you show them your machine?
Oh, save the planet? That's quite impossible. What could mere humans hope to accomplish? I mean, I've been alive for 87 years, and all I've managed to do is get my balls to float me.
Master Bugenhagen! A lot of odd-looking people are here again.
The place is rather busy all of a sudden.
He brought friends too. I'll go on ahead.
It's almost like all these people have showed up to see me floating on my massive green balls.
Cloud, bring one of them with you. Only 3 people can fit in Grandpa's machine. Alright. That's hilarious, dude.
Anyway, let me scroll up a little bit to see what Trace is. So random, but watching Cloud go up that ladder. I love it when animations line up the way they're supposed to. Red Dead Redemption. Oh yeah. That's one of the things that this mod has done, is kind of tried to get stuff to match.
Yeah, it is awesome.
As for the points, when I activate it with WiseBot, I'll let you know. That's one reason I don't have it activated now. Because if you guys don't know, every time we start this, a bunch of bots actually end up joining our channel. They don't count toward our viewers.
Wow.
But they just kind of sit in our chat. They're not actually really watching. So we have, right now, Banana Man, Commander Root, Positivity Bot. Those are the ones that I know for sure are sitting in our chat.
Wow.
And with Stream Elements, they've been accumulating points, and that's not fair to actual viewers.
Yeah.
So before I activate...
That's crazy.
WiseBot doing points... Yeah, see... before I activate WiseBot doing the points, I want to make sure that this bot issue is taken care of. And I know some of them you can deactivate, others you can't. You can ban them if you want, if they show up in the user list, Tracerat. And then I can clear their points. But I'm moving to WiseBot anyway, so... Another thing I want to do with the points is figure out a way to, for you guys to spend them and be interactive with them. Here, awesome. Over here, the door's locked. Come in. Don't mind me. Gotta make a little room for you. I gotta move my massive floating balls out of the way.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah. Are you ready? Then let us begin.
The laugh is epic. The laugh is epic. Nice. Get out of here.
Here's the thing, though. Like, I think that band, they're still technically part of our chat. It may take a while for my chat to refresh to see it, but... yeah, I'm not sure.
I'll read Eris since you're reading the others.
So pretty. It's just like the real thing, Cloud.
Oh, you can go ahead. Who else is a bot? Do you know anybody else?
What? You banned Banana Nanaman, Commander Root, Positivity. I think that's all. I'm pretty sure that's all right now. That I know of. Occasionally we have some, but I don't know. Oh, isn't it marvelous? I take great pride in my laboratory. I've crafted these planets myself, and I used my massive balls as inspiration.
Wow, a shooting star. That's funny.
I don't know. I don't know if they're a bot. They've never said anything. I don't want to force anyone to say one thing or the other.
Yeah.
I know those 3 are bots because I've looked them up.
Uh-oh.
Oof.
Sorry about that, guys.
Oh, it's beautiful. Seizure warning, I guess. Oh, yes, indeed. Well, let us get to the matter at hand. Man must eventually die. But what happens after death? The body decays and returns to the planet. That much we all know. But what of consciousness, the heart, the soul? I completely rhymed on accident, but it too returns to the planet. And not only that of man, the same applies to all living things on the planet, nay, the universe itself. The spirits that return to the planet join together and race around it. They form a surge that rushes, converges, and separates constantly all over the planet. We call this the life stream. I got the idea from that movie, Final Fantasy Spirits Within.
We'll just keep going that.
Spiritual energy. New life. Children are blessed with spiritual energy and brought into the world. And when the time comes, they die and return to the planet once more. There are some exceptions, of course, but this is essentially how our world operates.
Okay, just keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's weird because my viewer count has been going up and down, up and down. It says 4, but it also says sometimes 6 or 8, and I don't know. I don't want to.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate it, guys. We don't want to kick anybody out that's just quiet and enjoying and watching, but at the same time, that does suck that people are just sitting there. Bots are sitting there accumulating the.
I've looked up what Commander Root, that bot, does, and it tries to keep track of people changing their names on Twitch for some reason. Spiritual energy is the source of life for trees, bird, and man. No, not only of creatures. The planet itself depends upon spiritual energy.
Not to push the button on this one.
But what if that energy were to disappear?
I only ran from one battle today. You're dangerous, that rapier, man. You're dangerous, brother.
That energy will disappear because I can suck it into my giant floating ball.
How do you think I levitate? I'm gonna say teleport.
If the planet is deprived of spiritual energy, will it perish? No! Spiritual energy fulfills its role precisely because it is one with nature. When spiritual energy is forcibly extracted and processed, it is prevented from accomplishing its true reason for being. You're talking about Mako energy, right? Mako reactors are rapidly depleting the spiritual energy on our planet. These reactors produce highly concentrated spiritual energy, which they call Mako, but it's the planet itself that's being consumed.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, in other words, you use Mako, yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't know he was going to talk that much, but...
I don't mind. I'll ramble on about any fucking thing that I can, and I love it when people are willing to listen about my giant floating ball. The story of the planet is one of whatever. Do you wish to learn more? You must listen to the words of elders. Here's a fucking book. Now leave. I gotta get back to my ball.
His ball. That's fun. Oh. There we go.
See, I noticed we gained a viewer. I didn't really even notice who it was. But then I was like, and you can see my giant floating balls. And they immediately laughed.
That's not the first time that's happened. One time we were playing Mario Party. Remember that one?
Yeah.
Oh, man. That was funny. Right when people came in, you were like, more cream pies, Toad. More cream pies.
Yeah. We gained like 4 followers. I'm like, Toad, I need more cream pie right now.
Yeah.
Give me more cream pies.
4 left.
4 left. I was like, damn it. Well, let me try that. Because I think you actually have to type it. What?
Hey, I like you, but you got in my chat room.
Oh, shit. No, wait, they're still there.
That's crazy. Well, Cloud's gonna sit and talk to everybody. Cosmo Canyon. Avalanche is born here. I promised the guys. Promised them that once we'd save the planet from Shinra, we would go to Cosmo Canyon and raise a toast. Biggs, Wedge, Jesse. Gone. They're all gone. All for the sake of the planet.
Hey, Chaotic Reaper.
Hey, what's going on, Chaotic?
You missed me talking about my giant floating balls. Sorry.
You'll see those here in a bit. Is this the truth, though? Was it for the planet? No, I just hate Shinra. What right do I have to continue on this journey? What would they think of me now? I don't know, but I made up my mind. If there's anything I can do to save the planet or the people living on it, then I'm gonna do it. I'll leave it to the others to decide if it's justice or revenge. I'm gonna do it! Reborn, Avalanche is reborn. Like, everyone's probably like, thanks? Bonfires are eerie, aren't they? They make you remember all sorts of things.
I keep forgetting you have Yuffie in your party.
Yeah, I don't use her. I got her really early, and then I'm just like, cool. Cloud, 5 years ago. No, never mind. I'm afraid to ask.
What is it?
It feels like you're kind of distant. You really are yourself, right? Red 13. Gosh, Kasith, this is a pretty big stuffed Moogle, man.
I learned a lot. The elders taught me many things about the Cetra and the Promised Land. I'm alone. I'm all alone now. But we're here for you?
Why would that be?
I know, but I'm all that's left of the Cetra. Does that mean we can't help?
That's more like it, Cloud.
Yeah.
That first one just was awkward as a question.
I wonder how many years it's been since then. Gosh, this brings back so many memories.
He was waiting for that line.
All night. You can do you.
Yeah, what a boring place. I just want to go somewhere else. Let's hunt for some material.
Yeah, no one likes you, Yuffie.
Alright, so we're going to... Oh, that could... Okay, no, I can talk to him. Yep. Nailed it.
Scottish keeps it.
Long ago, when I was still very small, we were all around this fire. No, it doesn't matter. Why does everyone say that around this fire?
What's wrong? It's the doesn't matter fire. It's the flames of ennui.
Yep. It's about my parents. When I talk of my mother, my chest bursts with pride. And that's great.
It's because I'm sitting too close to the fire.
Yeah, it's catching my coat on fire. Taking his pads like a cat. And that's great, but when it comes to my father, my heart is filled with rage.
You really can't forgive your father? Don't mind me, I'm just gonna float in here on my giant floating balls.
Of course not. He left mother for dead. When the Gi, I guess we'll say like Cardio Gi, attacked, he ran off alone. He abandoned mother and the people of the canyon.
Come, Nanaki, there's something you should see. It's a little dangerous. Cloud, will you and one other accompany us?
Alright.
I don't have to worry about the journey, because I float there on my giant, massive balls, but you guys...
Well, here we go. Here we go. And can't do that. Let me talk to you really quick here.
If the remake ever comes out for this,
they're gonna change. They better change all this.
They better do something to where you can set like materia sets and just easily swap.
Yeah,
that would be nice.
That'd be really nice. I'm not gonna lie. No. All right, and then equip. So silver and vitality. And that's pretty. Enemy skill. Gosh, that's so pretty. And this is what I think is the best part. Time. All. I'll do that one. And let's do... Alright. Now, I'm honestly... This is the turning point. This is where I need to go fight Condor. Right there, because once I go up there, that's done.
Yeah.
So
are we pretty close to the end of disc 1?
Pretty close. So
I'm not sure how that's going to play out, honestly. That's one thing I've kind of been worried about for a while.
What's that?
With all these mods and how I have everything working, I'm not sure how it handles the disc transitions.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
I guess we'll see when we get there.
We'll find out, won't we? We will find out. Go back to Condor here.
You can't learn Peacock, can you?
That's beautiful though. It took a bunch of MP. You Jake. Yep. Dang it, I wanted to get to that boss, but I don't know if we'll be getting there tonight.
Here's Thunder Granddad about to throw down the commandments.
Yep. What's up, Toonie?
Yeah. What, Toonie? Oh, cool.
Nice. It's exciting. Are you nervous? Or you got this? I mean, you got it either way, but sometimes it's natural to be nervous.
I don't remember ever taking a road test.
I did.
So I got my license at 14.
See, I got mine at 15.
Yeah. So.
Or I got my permanent 15, but I had to take the driver's test.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's always something to shoot for.
Yeah.
Being better than the people who taught you.
Mm-hmm.
I guess. I know it's not that hard to get. I mean, if the drivers in this city are any indication, it's really not that hard to get.
Or the town I used to live in.
Yeah.
Oilfield. I like the oilfield people. I've met some cool people, but some areas do not need to have that much traffic in it. Alright. What am I doing? Oh, that whole time, I guarantee you, old Trey Strat was pushing the ban button.
Yeah. Hovering over it. Alright.
If they escape.
Not teaching.
If they escape. Aha.
So, when I was taking driver's ed, I had a friend that was taking it too. And his older brother would drop him off. And his older brother grew up in Mexico. Like his family was, an immigrant family, but they moved. I'm not sure exactly when, but
Dang it.
And he had a weird accent. It was
Oh, tasty.
working on becoming more Americanized,
Right.
more our area eyes.
Right.
The car that we drove was a Ford Focus. And so
I remember that.
yeah. So this guy was like, he was going to get in his car, and his brother dropped him off. And his brother looked out the window, and he was like, "Oh man, that's a really cool Ford Focus." And my friend looked at him and was like, "No, Focus, Focus."
Ford Focus. Nice.
And we all ended up laughing about that for weeks.
Ford Focus.
And ever seen Canada's Worst Drivers? All licensed drivers, like, oh crap.
Wow.
100 plus. Ooh, no.
Okay, so I take back about. You mean there's a lot of wrecks there, but my gosh,
Ford fucked us. Yeah. No, our driving instructor, because I think we had the same one.
Yeah.
He was a hoot.
Yeah, he's funny.
One of the most laid back, like.
Except with my driving ed partner, he was not.
Ooh.
Like, you know, the driver's ed teacher has that brake on the side.
Yeah.
He pulled that thing multiple times, and I drove in the city, and then he always drove out of town. Yeah.
I would drive in the city, and then my driver's ed partner would drive out of town.
Yep.
I would fall asleep. I just crash. But this guy, like, I remember one day we were riding along. I was in the back, half asleep. And I heard him go, "Watch out! There's a hole in the road." And
Boom!
Then, boom! He's like, "I guess you wanted to hit it anyway."
Yep. I love how he talked. Alright.
Yeah.
One of the times I saw him pull the brake is we were at a left turn, green light, but it wasn't protected. Didn't have the arrow.
Yeah.
So we had to wait for the traffic to come. We had to yield while my driver partner that turns green, he starts to turn, and our driver instructor grabs the wheel and pulls that brake like, boop! He's like, well, when you get out of town, or he's like, pull over here, we're gonna switch.
Yeah.
And we did. That was it. Yeah, I'm going the right way.
Yeah, they're really not great cars. They're cheap. But
Yeah.
there's a reason for that.
Yep. Oh, great. We get to fight the Easter egg again.
Better than the butt plugs.
Yeah, those are... You know what? Let's just... Yeah. Right turns are always nice. They just, if it's clear, stop the red and go.
Yep.
It's pretty like that.
I try to avoid left turns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Any left turn can be avoided with enough right turns.
You never turn left in NASCAR. Or turn right, actually.
Yeah, you
Sorry.
never turn right.
Never turn right. Unless you're going on the reverse track. Alright, here we go.
I always thought NASCAR could be improved by spontaneous ramps.
Oh, God. As fast as those cars go. Woo. I'm gonna go ahead and hit this in up here while I'm here. Move it, peeps. Move it. Everyone's all banged up over here.
Like, I've always thought football could be improved by sections of the field that are trampolines. Have the ball, they're running along, they hit a trampoline spot, they're like, boing, boing.
Jump over to the next one. Bong, bong.
Be interesting.
Football's interesting to me as it is, though, but...
Yeah. Well,
I'd be like... See, for me, that'd be probably... I don't know. I've grown to like baseball, but I think baseball could do with some... I think baseball's fun if you're watching it in person.
yeah.
But if you're watching on TV...
I had some people interested in starting a jugger league here in town.
Juggling?
Jugger. It's a weird game, kind of like... It's like one part dodgeball, one part sword combat, one part football.
Wow.
So, like, a jugger team is, I think it's 5 people. Let's see, all sports can be made more interesting, but yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. I know you're talking about jugger. Yeah, because I'll talk about this is, you know, a lot of people look at Arnold Schwarzenegger and they're like, wow, yes, he used steroids, but back then, everyone in bodybuilding used them.
Right.
So his accomplishments, I'm not saying that steroids are right, okay, but his accomplishments are actually valid because everyone's using them, right?
If the playing field is level, it's level.
Yes.
Like,
and I think the whole HGH thing is really silly. I know it does give strength boost to a point, but it helps you recover faster. And I mean, if you're going to spend that much money to go watch an athlete, would you rather watch a super athlete? Super athletes, or just... So I see it from both viewpoints.
Whole one ball Armstrong. Yeah.
There we go.
But if you haven't seen Jugger, you play it on a soccer field. Both teams start on opposite ends. I want to say it's teams of 5. It may be teams of 4. I can't remember. You go to like 80th place to find a biker that wasn't juicing. Holy shit.
That's a long time.
I bet that guy felt really good though. He was like, you know what?
I just got promoted.
Yeah.
79 places, baby.
But in Jugger, you start with the ball in the middle, sitting on like a pike, and not a pike, but like a little stand. And the point of the game is for like each team to get the ball and to get to the other team's side and put it on the little stand. You have on each team you have 2 people with swords. It's like 2 people either with double swords or sword and shield. One person with like a double-ended kind of glaive thing. I think it's teams of 4, not teams of 5, because you have 2 swords, 1 glaive user, and 1 like big 2-handed sword thing.
Wow. Kind of like a great sword.
Wait. Oh no, it is 5 because you have a chainer on each team, which they have like a ball and chain.
Oh wow.
They're all padded.
Yeah. Of course.
But yeah, that's kind of how the game plays. So
that sounds pretty cool. I mean, it gives you an excuse to use a weapon.
Yeah. So
dodgeball with weapons.
Yeah. I mean, basically, because you have the chainer with its swinging like a big ball on a chain, and you get hit, you're out for a certain amount of time, kind of thing. Like, it's kind of like American football with weapons. It's interesting. It's fun to watch, and it looks really fun to play.
I mean, I'm looking for an excuse to take a sword and whack somebody. Whack!
Yeah. I mean, I think everyone wouldn't mind beating the shit out of someone with a sword every once in a while.
Alright. Hopefully this won't take too long here.
I think this is going to be...
Yeah, this is where we're ending it.
Yeah.
Amateur bowling?
I've watched bowling. I've never watched...
I watched professional, like they have the pro bowling on ESPN and stuff. Those guys are unreal good. Like, that's... And I get it's not naturally physical sport, but my gosh, put that ball where they want it.
Well, it's more of a dexterity sport.
Yeah. Yeah, it requires some skill. Alright. Save this. And then let's go do this fun little battle. Hopefully I have enough money. Surely almost 30k is enough money.
Yeah, if it's not, then I'm going to be disappointed.
Toonie, moving up. What is amateur?
Oh, equally bad.
Yeah. I actually like bowling. I'm just not great at it. I'm decent.
Right. And Wisebot is only supposed to like announce like at 15 and 30 and
not at every level.
Yeah, 50, I think. I'm really, really bad at bowling. I remember one time I managed to like drop the ball as I was throwing it. It went up over my shoulder, landed behind me, rolled between my legs, and then down the lane.
Oh.
All right, Chase Rat.
Hey.
You have a good night.
You have a good one. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for dropping by. And thanks for banning those bots.
Yes.
Sort of. They're still appearing in our chat, but I will kill them later.
Alright, let me do this as quickly as possible here.
Oh yeah, you have the catapults.
Now they're doing fire. They have fire catapults, so you can tell this is
It's getting serious.
Evolving a little bit. Just a little bit. I'll put 5 there. Yes! You're gonna knock that test out of the park, Judy. Okay.
They're not as hard as people make them out.
No.
Captain of the school's bowling team.
That's awesome. That'd been cool if school had bowling. I did a guy on all that.
Yeah.
I used to be in a bowling league as a kid. Like when I was like 7. My grandparents bowled and I lived with them and they got me in it and I loved it, man. Back then my average was like 130 as a 7-year-old or something like that.
Crap.
We bowled like every week, like multiple times.
That's better than my average now.
Well, I can't do that anymore.
I found the key for me to be able to bowl is to not concentrate on bowling. Like if I'm doing something else and happen to throw a bowling ball, I do better.
Hey.
But in 2 games where we won by 5 pins or less. Wow.
Wow. That's a close gamer for sure.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's put the action up for the speed. And I need to get a shooter.
Average between 95 and 110. Better than mine. My average is like...
Yeah, I'm right there about Junie. Maybe like, I'd say like 80 to 100.
Everybody screaming, 2 people crying. Sounds like that one time I made chili.
Some people loved it and everyone's like, this is too hot.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, so I like making chili, but I also have weird taste buds, so like spicy isn't necessarily super spicy for me.
Right.
But I also make a chili that has like a sweet aftertaste.
Yeah, we made some of that before, and it's
so
good.
so no matter how spicy it is when you first get it, after a minute or 2, you're good, you know.
Yeah. No.
It's taken me a long time to get that recipe right. A lot of failed, horrible pots of abomination. I once squirted myself in the eye with the contents of a habanero pepper. That was...
oh, dear God.
Yeah, that was a nice day.
Oh, my God. Dude, that would suck, bro. That would suck.
It wasn't intentional or anything.
No.
Like, I had it on the chopping board and my glasses were off and I was like... And, like, the second I poked it, it just squirted.
Yeah.
It was like a defense mechanism.
Gosh. I couldn't imagine that, dude. That'd be horrible. Hey.
Yeah.
You.
Stung for a long time, but I have a pretty high pain tolerance, so it wasn't...
Deadpool over here.
It wasn't the end of the world, but it was...
Rather uncomfortable.
Yeah, it made my eye uncomfortable for a while.
There you go, boys. There you go, boys. We're doing real good here now.
I think habanero is the spiciest I'll use, like pepper-wise, when I'm making the chili dough.
Yeah, you're better than me.
The ghost peppers and the Scotch bonnets and stuff like that, I like that, but it's really hard to balance the spice.
Yeah.
Like, the spiciness is a little much for some people, and I prefer to have kind of a balanced chili. So, yeah, jalapenos are too hot.
I used to be that way. I used to think jalapenos were too hot.
I used to have trouble eating pepperoni because I thought it was too spicy.
Dang, I've never been there, but...
Yeah, but,
you've really trained yourself, haven't you? To go from pepperoni to habanero. Jeez, bro.
Only a little bit light. I mean, when I was a kid, like, mustard was a little bit too much for me, so...
Oh, I love mustard. I've always loved mustard. But on certain things...
Oh, it's good. So, like... I had made, I'd cook some smoked sausage, some broccoli, some potatoes. How can you not like mustard or mayo? Usually someone likes one or the other.
Yeah, I can't do mayo.
Like, mayo on a bacon sandwich. Yeah. It's hard to beat that. But no, I had smoked sausage, potatoes, broccoli.
No.
I think it was night before last. I sat down because I like to cook in big batches beforehand and then, you know, make meals out of that. Had a mustard maple vinaigrette to toss it in. It's really good. Sat down to make some the other night after the stream. Made it, ate it, fell asleep, left the broccoli, the remaining broccoli and potatoes and sausage out on the counter overnight.
Sorry, I'm not trying to laugh. I've done that. I've done stuff like that.
I got up the next morning. I'm trying to grab something for breakfast. I walk by him in the kitchen. I'm like, oh, fuck.
You know what I've done before, and this sucks. I've taken the time to cook a meal, like kind of like you. Mm-hmm. You prepare it, and then like you eat a portion of it, and then you like lay down. And you're like, that was good, and I fall asleep. And you wake up, and the rest of it's still in the pot on the stove. You didn't like cover it up or anything, and you're like, dang it. Yeah.
Honey mustard is great. I love honey. I love mustard. It's hard to beat mixing the two. Like.
Alright, let's just keep waiting.
I've had some terrible honey mustard, though. I'm trying to remember what brand it was that I bought once. It was like honey mustard strained through an old sock and then stored in a butt for about a week before it was bottled. Like, it was bad.
I love your comparisons there. It's just awesome to me. So this minigame, by the way, is the Fire Emblem Triangle game, just in older form, or older looking graphics.
Oh, Charlie's. I've never tried that brand before. I don't think we have that here.
Yeah.
I mean, if we do, I've never seen it, so... Then again, I'm not the most observant person sometimes.
It's easy to get lost in your own little...
Especially at the grocery store. I fucking hate grocery shopping.
You know, I can't believe... I've gotten better at those.
You've already beat that?
Yeah.
Well, holy fuck.
I've gotten better. There was 30 enemies.
Jeez.
They said there'd be about 30 enemies. Look at that. Look at how quick I'm getting at these crappy things.
That's not bad at all.
Mega Elixir. This is why you do these things.
No, you do it for the Phoenix.
I mean, yes, but they do give you some nice stuff along the way. Mega Elixir, you're not going to buy that. Thank you, Junie. I hate doing those to you guys. I honestly do. Cause
there's two more, isn't there?
I think, but it's just one of those things. And but let me before we close. Oh, I already did that. I'll just go and save outside. Let's see if I can buy a restore here, because I'd like to have 2 restores, like 2 people with restore all.
Yeah, that's a good.
Yeah, like I thought I had more than that.
There it is. Oh, and it's cheap too. Well,
now it is
comparatively.
I remember when he first came through, I was like,
"You hang in there." Also, buy some stimulant. It's probably a good thing.
I like stimulant.
That ladder's so lumpy.
Yeah.
I mean, this was 1997. Like, that was a fantastic fucking ladder back then. I mean, just the fact that it exists. Like, holy shit.
Superb. Alright. We're good.
And you have to realize, these 3D backgrounds at this time, each individual one probably took about a week to render.
I believe it. Let me do this right now.
The power of computers back then were... Like... This is like 10 times more powerful than what this game was made on.
Yep. It's crazy to think about, but It's the truth.
And I hate to go on the old man. Well, you just don't know about these old games. But, I mean, it's not like I'm saying, oh, you don't understand. You know, it's mind-blowing. Like,
it really is. Like,
something this good could be made on something that, I mean, even, like, cheap Chinese children's toys have more powerful computers nowadays. Like,
yeah. It really is mind-blowing. It really is. Earth. Oh, my goodness.
air, fire, water.
Let's do Death Blow, and let's do Revive. I'm gonna leave, and I'm gonna go right outside of Cosmic Canyon again, and then save it, and then we'll...
Alright.
So that way, next time I don't have to...
You'll start right at Cosmic Canyon.
Be right there, and we'll go.
And then maybe we'll have some more Kate Sith.
We will.
Except, unlike this one where we only had like one
line. I'm sorry, we'll get more Kate Sith. He does get his moment in the story for sure.
Yeah.
He has a couple moments, I believe.
I think most of the characters actually have a few moments, except for Vincent. Vincent really only has the one little moment.
I think that's why they gave him the Dirge of Cerberus.
Yeah.
This is my friend that taught us the wonderful move of White Wind. So he's a good guy. He's a good guy. I like him. It's crazy how these guys used to hit so hard and now they're hitting for like 11.
He looks like Haluch's fat cousin. I think I've already said that, but...
No, you haven't, but that is an astounding observation.
Yeah.
Haluch's fat cousin.
More frosty boobs.
So they'd be like, where's... They're talking to Halucha because he's a wrestler, you know, and they're like, hey, where's your brother at? Your cousin? Oh, he's out of shape, man. He can't wrestle anymore.
He's like, I heard that! Boom, 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 boom.
Yep, there he is. Alright.
I'll show you who can't wrestle. Come over here.
Get over here. Cactus bird. That is a good assumption, or a good observation as well. Cactus bird. Alright, let's go over here. Back up on the stupid... And what's crazy is, see, you can miss that battle because if you go too close to Cosmic Canyon, your
buggy breaks down.
Yeah. You can't go back. So,
which is one of the bullshit things about game design in this era.
Yep. Not until you complete all the cosmos, but you can miss that battle. So,
and you have to do it now, else you miss it, and then you don't get Phoenix.
I mean, I wouldn't have done it if I could have skipped it. I think you can skip them and pay to skip, but I don't think you get the items for doing it. From what I've read.
I mean, because really, you're just going to hold on to that Mega Elixir forever and never use it.
But when I do... I've already done like 6 of them now. 4 or 5 of them, I think.
Yeah. And you know, that's actually one thing that the mod didn't really change much. I mean, it touched it up a little bit, but... like... they really had an eye for detail with this game.
Yeah, like, I mean, first time I played it, this game had already been out, I want to say 6 years or so, about that, but man, it still made me go, wow, the backgrounds are pretty good. Of course, that was back then, but they poured their heart and soul into this one. It felt like it.
It's just a shame that without mods, the characters look like Popeye Duplo figures.
Yep. With no hands and little biceps, and once you get into the actual battle screen, they don't look so bad, but it's getting to the battle screen. Alright. One more trip across this damn ocean.
And it's a shame that this game has never really actually got any kind of official graphical upgrades from Square Enix.
Oh, it's just a tech demo. It's just a PS3 tech demo that we're doing.
Oh, we're gonna work on a remake for the next 15 years. I hope you don't mind.
That was like, dude, that was like in 2008, I think, when that happened, that tech demo. And everyone was like, oh my god. Oh, we were just doing a tech demo to show you how strong the PS3 is.
But they knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing.
And that's what they're doing with the PlayStation 4. Because they drop a remake or tease it, people will buy your PlayStation 4s.
And it's not going to come out on PS4. It's not. I doubt it'll come out on PS5. I doubt it's ever going to be released, honestly. Because they...
That's what we all say.
The group... Maybe one day. Yeah, maybe one day. I think...
It's just these...
I think the problem is because they unveiled a little bit of gameplay and it played like Final Fantasy 15, and people went, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And then they were like, "Oh, okay, well, I guess we're gonna change what we were doing." And it's not that fucking hard to remake this game. Make a couple of quality life improvements. Make it so it doesn't look like, I mean, make it look better than this because they have the capability.
Yeah.
But yeah, PS5 is a weird number.
Yeah,
it looks like PSS. I'm gonna call the system the piss from here on out. Whenever I'm going to refer to the PS5, it will forevermore be the piss.
Yep.
If I'm gonna call the Xbox One X-Bone, like
X-Bone and piss.
Yeah.
I just don't have time for this.
Well, if you think about it, Xbox 360, Xbox One, so it would be the Xbox 4, I guess. Mm-hmm. If you really want to count the Xbox One S, the incremental upgrade shit, yeah, that needs to stop. X5. Now, they're probably going to name it, I don't know, Xbox 360, or wait, no. 720, Xbox 720 or some stupid. They're not going to keep to a
Xbox 900
good naming scheme. I mean, you have Windows 3.0, Windows 3.1, Windows 95, Windows 98.
This dude went to the beginning.
Windows ME.
To the beginning.
Windows XP, Windows Vista, Windows 8, Windows 10, Xbox 2 Pi.
What's Planet Protector? Forgot. We're about to find out.
Yeah. If you haven't noticed, I don't have a whole lot of respect for Microsoft. As someone who works in IT, and I deal with Microsoft's bullshit on an almost daily basis.
Yeah.
That's kind of where my respect has gone to the wayside. I'm not going to disparage anyone whose preferred console is Xbox. It is what it is. I'm just not a real big Xbox guy.
Yeah, I haven't been one either, but... See, the thing that got me is I had the regular Xbox. I had the regular Xbox, and that was actually a pretty good system.
Yeah.
Then I got the Xbox 360, and this is the only system that's ever crapped out on me. Just broke. Red Ring of Death. And I was like, okay. Yeah, Switch is awesome. I have a PS4 as well. Then I was like, okay, so I sent it in to get it fixed, right? This thing breaks again. I was done.
So, when the 360 red ringing epidemic was occurring, I was working for a major big box store as a technical specialist.
Froggy.
And our official repair process that was given to us by Microsoft was to take the case off the thing, wrap it in the towel, turn it on, and hit it against something hard. That was literally the official fix process that Microsoft told us for about a week until they were like, "Oh, just send it to us."
Yeah, that was it for me. Because for me, I have a Super Nintendo that I got when I was like 5 years old that still works to this day. I got a PS2 that's almost 20 years old, still works. Why is it?
The Red Ring issue actually was the original Xbox 360 was only cooled using passive cooling. Well, I think that's what they were doing too. But it was only passively cooled. There was like the one fan in it for like where the power came in, but most of it was just passively cooled.
Oh, so that's what it was, a heating issue.
It was a heating issue because it had a lot of heat sinks. Actually, Toonie, yeah, it did work a few times, believe it or not. And here's why. So, there were a bunch of heat sinks in the system, and for a heat sink to work, you have the chip, and then you have thermal compound on top of that chip to transfer the heat into the heat sink.
Learning. And
the heat sink's usually, aluminum or whatever that air can flow through to dissipate the heat.
Right.
The red ring problem was there was the main processor on the board. It instead of using thermal paste, they used little thermal pads, and these little thermal pads, when they got too hot, would separate just a little bit, just enough to cause the damn thing to overheat. So if you heated it up and got it hot, which having it run with a towel over it would do that because it would block any kind of passive cooling, would really heat this up, and then banging it against something would shake this and get it to reseat right. Of course, at that time they didn't really even know what the issue,
what it was.
Yeah.
Who figured that out?
I don't know.
There we go. Boom! Hey, it worked! Oh, great.
The big problem, though, was once it red ringed, it already meant it overheated at that point, and usually when a chip like that overheats, it's dead.
It's done.
It's done. So you could reseat that heatsink, and the next version of the Xbox 360, the black one, has cooling fans.
Yep. I didn't know that, but for me, all I know is I'm like,
I thought about yeah, it's kind of like that, But yeah, the reason, when it boils right down to it, the reason the Xbox 360 is red ringed.
It was rushed.
Well, no, they were trying to save money. They saved 5 cents per console by not putting a cooling fan in on the originals.
That's crazy.
And I mean, it doesn't sound like that much, but I think they sold
They sold a ton.
Yeah, a couple million. So.
And then I remember when all that red ring stuff went down, they did the arcade version, remember? And they were selling those systems for $200.
Yeah.
When PS3s were $400.
And see,
that.
the reasons they were selling so much, though, is because people were having their systems red ringed.
Yep. And
I still have my original one somewhere that red ringed, and I fixed it. I fixed it.
With the towel, and he hit it on the wall.
I actually took the damn thing apart and put a fan in. Because
it was a good... I didn't mind the system.
They have a port on the board to plug a fan in.
God, that's horrible. Well, I finally made it here. Right outside the door.
Cool. So, I guess we're gonna call it a night.
Yes, so...
yeah. Thanks, everyone, for coming to see us. Even though I talked about my giant floating balls a lot.
Hey, it's alright. We went talking about balls, butt plugs. We did it all. So, but thank you guys. We'll be back on Tuesday, and stay connected. We got some awesome things coming your way.
Yep. Y'all have a wonderful evening.